All right, if you caught my Independence Day vlog, I mentioned this blade here, the second of the commissioned blades. There's an issue with the edge bevel. We'll be covering that in the next video, but right now I'm going to continue with working on my upper guard. We're going to keep working on the pattern that I put in it, and hopefully we're going to go ahead and sand that up to 400 grit and be ready to work on my flats and to move on to the pommel cap. So let's continue with that right now. Okay, as per one of my commenters and a good long-standing friend of mine, I've tried to clamp this this vise down a little bit better, which that could use some tightening also. There's play in that. But he's right; it should be rock solid, and I really need to go about that's better. But I really need to go about securing things a little bit better. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start out with some 220 grit and clean this thing up, get it ready for the next grit.
Just a little bit here.
I hope I'm getting this good enough. I'll find out when I switch to 400 grit. I've been looking pretty hard at the blade, and I'm not real happy with some of the sanding on it, but I don't see the sense right now in working on that until I'm ready to start assembling. And just before I assemble, I'll do what I can to take it to its final sanding. We'll cover all that in a future video. Yeah, I think this vise is, at least temporarily, much more secure than it was, and it's helping me out some. I guess the beauty of being on vacation right now, this is a Friday, and a lot of people are not on vacation. They've gone back to work, and there's not as much traffic on the road, so you don't have to hear as many vehicles going down the road on my video as normally happens when I'm working under a carport. Alright, well, for getting down in these grooves, I thought long and hard about it, and I ended up having to make a very high-tech tool just for the job. I don't know if you can handle it. It's really high tech, and you might have trouble making it. I invite you to make one yourselves, but it could be tough. You ready for this? Brass rod, black tape, and sandpaper, and a drill. You can do with or without the drill, but the drill comes in handy also. But anyway, yeah, that's my high tech tool of the day, and stick around for just a minute. You'll be able to see me use it. Alright, let's see if I'm ready for this. Not sure where I picked this tip up, but it works. Let's clean that up nicely there. So just simply take off some of that worn sandpaper. You know what? That whole piece needs to be taken off. Switch sides. You do have to keep it from spinning out of the groove, which means I probably should have done my 220 grit sanding on the flat after I did this. But it really makes quick, easy work of the job. This isn't original to me, I know, but if you've never seen it before, give it a shot. Nice clean lines there. The one thing I should have done was put the sandpaper a little further back, because where I am, I've got that tip digging into my finger. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and switch paper now. Alright, so finished with the 220 grit. Moving on to 400 grit paper now. Still using the same rod, but without the drill, because this time I'm going to go back and forth straight in to sand out my my lines from the 220 grit. So I'll let you follow along a little while, and then you'll get bored, and I'll cut off the camera.
It's really not, and it could be my lighting, it's all natural lighting. It's really not all that easy to see what I've done here. Yeah, I can see a little bit of a difference there. A little shinier. We have a dog that thinks that when the bigger dog looks at her, she's hurt, so she's kind of crazy that way.
I'm happy with that one. So this one kind of faded out. I don't like it. It's really shallow. I think I've had trouble with the same spot before. So going back to my same idea with the rod, we're going to go to my drill. Whoops. Or go to my file. This could mess me up. I think this file is actually bigger than the one I used. Okay, so anyway, I've got that deepened. Now I'm going to have to go back with the 220 grit again. And I should have just chucked it up in the drill. It only takes a minute. But yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll get back with you. So yeah, I was able to repair that with the first with the file, then with 220 grit. Now we're back on it. It's just a few minutes. There's a few minutes delay that gets annoying. Things must be done. Probably gonna have to resand a couple little spots here with 220 grit to make sure it's all right. We'll see. I actually very much like the look that this little jig gave the 220 grit while it was in the drill. So I might have to come back and do a little extra work on that. We'll see. This might look good by the time I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm going to have to hit that right there with 220 again, because that's where my file got it. So, it appears, I'll say, because things only seem to appear with this blade. Anyway, it appears that I'm done with my 220 grit sanding. I think corrections have been made and everything. So we're going to try to move on to 400 grit on these edges. I might leave the flats for now, because there's still work to be done on those flats. So, anyway, here we go. Maybe, just maybe, one day I'll be able to give you some epic shots in video like other knife makers. But you know, there's some folks out there not looking for epic video. They're looking for video, just a guy working. But I mean, I will always look to try to improve my video. One of the main things I could use right now, two main things I can use right now, is a mic and another battery for this camera. The third thing would be my own memory card for the camera, because I share it with the family right now, if not a whole new camera. But that's kind of low on the priority list at the moment, because this one does a good job. The main problem with it is knowing how to use it and things of that nature. Like I say, microphone memory card. Starting with simple steps, baby steps. Seems traffic picked up. Come on, get out of there. I'm going to call that done for now. Okay, now with finishing the upper guard to the point that we have it at this point, it's not done, but it's finished for now. We're going to leave this project alone for a little while on video. I will still be working on it, shooting video. Next, we're going to move to the pommel cap, which I have this piece for. And after that will be the handle. The pommel cap will take up an extensive amount of time, most likely, but I think it's going to work out well if we can just go ahead and get on it. There's some things that I still need to buy so that I can knock this out for us. Then we'll have the handle part, but next video we'll be moving on to the long single-edged blade, and then the following video will be the shorter, what I'm calling initiate's blade, and I don't know if I explained that before, but I'll make sure to. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, we're still shooting for 100 subscribers, and I'm going to do something special for that. It's a very low number, yes, but when you're just starting out and you're trying to beg for subscribers, bribery isn't out of the question. So anyway, we'll catch you next time. Bye.